In 1983, a 15-year-old girl vanished from the heart of Rome after a music lesson. She was a Vatican citizen. On the surface, it was a tragic but solvable case. Yet for over 40 years, her disappearance has remained a gaping wound, fueling disturbing theories of a cover-up that reach into the highest levels of the Holy See. Let's establish the known facts. On June 22, 1983, Emanuela Orlandi, the daughter of a Vatican employee, left her home for a flute lesson. After the class, she called her sister, excited about a last-minute job offer to distribute flyers for Avon Cosmetics. She was last seen at a bus stop in central Rome. Then, she was gone. What followed was not a simple investigation, but a descent into a labyrinth of secrets. Weeks after she vanished, the case took a shocking international turn. Anonymous calls began, one with a distinct American accent, making a bizarre demand: the release of Mehmet Ali Akça, the man who had tried to assassinate Pope John Paul II. This immediately sparked a terrifying theory. Was Emanuela a pawn in a high-stakes Cold War game, kidnapped by a foreign power like the Soviet KGB to pressure the Vatican? While this theory dominated the early investigation, many now believe it may have been a sophisticated misdirection designed to send police chasing shadows while the real culprits covered their tracks. As the Cold War theory faded, another explosive hypothesis emerged from the Roman underworld. According to informants from the notorious Banda della Magliana crime syndicate, the Mafia had kidnapped Emanuela, the alleged motive to hold her as leverage against the Vatican Bank, which they claimed was entangled in their money laundering operations. This theory, while never definitively proven in court, was fueled by a shocking fact. The gang's leader, Enrico de Patis, was buried in a prestigious basilica, an honor that raised an explosive question. What did the Mafia do for the Vatican to earn such a sacred reward? But perhaps the most disturbing and controversial theory comes not from the outside, but from within. High-ranking figures, like the Vatican's former chief exorcist, Father Gabriele Amart, made unverified claims that Emanuela was not kidnapped for political or financial reasons. He alleged she was taken for sexual exploitation at secret parties involving powerful figures within the Vatican clergy. This theory gained new traction after the 2022 Netflix documentary, where a childhood friend of Emanuela's came forward, claiming Emanuela had told her she had been harassed by a high-ranking Vatican cleric. These are explosive allegations, and it is crucial to state they remain unproven. But they point to the most chilling possibility that the decades of silence aren't just institutional caution, but a cover-up to hide a crime committed by its own. For years, the case was stalled by jurisdictional issues and a lack of cooperation. But recently, the wound has been torn open again. In 2023, the Vatican finally reopened its own investigation into her disappearance, acknowledging for the first time that a secret file on her case exists. In recent years, construction work on Vatican properties has unearthed anonymous bones, sparking frantic hope and new forensic tests, though none have yet been matched to Emanuela. As of today, none of these theories has been definitively proven. Emanuela Orlandi's case remains officially unsolved. She is a ghost haunting the ancient walls of the Vatican, a symbol of a family's endless search for answers against a 1,000-year-old institution. The mystery is no longer just who took Emanuela. It has become what devastating secret is the Vatican so determined to keep buried, a question that continues to echo 40 decades later. Thank you for joining us on NeuroNexus Earth.